Holy moly, moly, moly.
Plant reproduction is the production of new offspring in plant, which can be accomplished by sexual or asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction produces offspring by the fusion of gametes, resulting in offspring genetically different from either parent. Sexual reproduction happens in the plant flowers when a male sex cell joins a female sex cell. When time passes, this cell union produces a seed from which a new plant will grow. This is the example of sexual reproduction of plants in flowering plants. Let us learn about the male and female reproductive parts of flowering plants. Male reproductive part. Stamen is the male reproductive part of the flower. It consists of the anther and the filament. The anther produces pollen grains. Each matured pollen grain contains a tube cell consisting of a tube nucleus. And two male gametes. Female reproductive part. Carpel is the female reproductive part of the flower. Top part of the carpel is called the stigma. Stigma is supported by the style. Base part of the carpel is the ovary. Ovary contains one or more ovules. Each ovule has a female gamete. For fertilization to take place, pollen grains need to be transferred from the stamen succeed. Asexual reproduction is a type of reproduction that does not involve the fusion of gametes. Asexual methods are used which are usually enhancements of natural processes including cutting, grafting, budding, layering, roots, tubers, bulbs, stolons, and artificial propagation tissue, cloning. Now, this is the example of asexual reproduction in planting, cutting, propagation. Now, let's start planting, cutting propagation from asexual reproduction. This is the technique of making good roots in a cutting branch. Let's plan about propagation. Cut this part. Now, here is the example of cutting propagation and bulb propagation. This is the example of an onion. And this is the example of red ficus or red balete.